I'm here at the Kuala Lumpur airport. I have a 5 hour layover right now, and I'm just gonna stay in this cafe and film some thoughts. We're post Hyrox Jakarta 2026. Two races down, two PBs in a single weekend. Judged wall balls. We volunteered for the race and gave back to the community. I have so many thoughts, honestly. I'm just thinking lately of how grateful I am with the whole training block for Hyrox. So I've been training for around 4 months already since March. So March was Hyrox Bangkok. PB in the pro doubles was 115. It's a pretty good time. And we shaved off 14 minutes at least in the doubles category. So PB for doubles open was 101, which is a 61-minute time. And I learned a lot, honestly. It's probably one of the biggest data learnings in my entire Hyrox journey was the simulations don't actually predict your time on the race. So many learnings from that weekend. And right now, I'm just gonna go back to training. I'm gonna get back to working on my sled work, working on more compromised running with the wall balls. Honestly, I need to really work on the wall balls. I got fried at the last station. I remember. It's pretty wild. But yeah, just some thoughts. I actually opened up. I wrote down everything in a single document. Let me just open it up. I don't know if you guys can see this, but so I actually wrote like an entire essay, every station I've done, both runs. It is a how many? This is a 14-page essay on my entire race. So yeah, this is a race reflection. So we landed 116.47, 132 out of 1,655. So we landed 132 out of 1,655 athletes. So top 25%. I got 23 my AG, 25 to 29. And honestly, this is more of a data race. I was supposed to get like a sub 70, or rather, it was at least a sub 70 attempt, but we only got it was like 76 minutes in the race. Honestly, I'm not too mad about it. I think I just wanted to see what that time felt like. I wanted to see what my body could do. It really wasn't a time trial, it was an effort trial, in all honesty, because I didn't account for so many things. I think my biggest mistake during the race was I was lapping the station itself and not the entrance to the station. So meaning if I enter a sled pull, you don't lap it when the sled starts to get pushed. You lap it at the entrance, at the arch. So I was looking at my watch. I was like, oh, I got time. And apparently not. I should have lapped it from the get-go already. So that's my biggest mistake. I could have hit sub 70. I had the effort already. I had everything in control. I just wasn't lapping the runs, and I wasn't lapping the rock zone correctly. So I think I underestimated the rock zone. I also did not lap the stations correctly. So my take on the entire race is that I actually could have hit sub 70, but I didn't because I wasn't actually lapping, or I wasn't gunning for the time. So I think mentally I was going more for effort, and I was also trying to be very cognizant of the laps, the time, but I just did not time everything properly. So yeah, like I was hitting the runs. I was going sub 430 on the runs already. I was like, okay, I'm okay with this. I just didn't know how to properly time the actual stations, and I also think I overestimated the stations. Like I was very confident with the stations, but I think I was too conservative with pushing it. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna release this document somewhere somehow and how I thought of each. I guess so. Here's some major race notes that I'm gonna put out there. Number one, the air was very cold. Jakarta Hyrox wasn't as crowded as like Singapore, Bangkok, maybe other countries, so it was really cold. Honestly, first day was freezing. I remember I had to just leave the venue just to get warmed up. So that was nice. I barely sweat. Like I did not break much of a sweat. I mean, I sweat a bit, but I was not sweating puddles or anything, so that was nice. So number two is that I really shouldn't rely on the watch time. So my take is that I can either rely on effort or on time. I think I was too reliant on time that I wasn't pushing myself. So let's say I could have actually done the sled in like 3 minutes flat. I'd be like, oh, I still got 30 seconds, I'm gonna push it. So that 30 seconds pushing the sled means I'd have to be outside the station already by the time I'm done with the time. So if it says 3:30 ending the sled does not mean 3:30 at the last lane, the last push. It means exiting the entire arena for the sled. I wasn't doing that. I was just like clocking everything. So I made a big mistake there. It cost me so much time because I was too conservative. It's crazy. Okay, number three was fueling was great. Very happy with the fueling. I did not eat too much actually. My morning breakfast, I had a lot of rice. I had noodles. I had toast with honey and jam, a lot of sugar, coffee. And then for the first time, I tried doing a lactate buffer technique with this baking soda. So I took a baking soda shot. It's really good. Beetroot juice. And I just chugged on a lot of Pocari Sweat. It's great. Okay, number five, I think some heavy sessions would have helped out. This is something I haven't verified yet. I have not tried doing a hard session before the race. So I think some athletes are actually like really putting load on their body like 2 or 3 days out. For me, I was just kind of resting. I was just kind of chilling, shaking out the legs, but maybe I should try it. I don't know if it's going to work. It probably won't benefit the fitness, but I think I just don't want to be sloppy with my form and anything, so I'm going to try that out. And then I guess number five is compromise running has really helped me become confident with the race. Every single station, I was not feeling dead. I was feeling great actually. Aerobically, I can recover very fast on all the runs, even if I thought I was dying. So really, number one was that. So really, it was a mental battle. I think my biggest limiter was just mental. I was scared of maybe bonking or like getting a cramp or getting injured. But honestly, it's just so unrealistic because the training I've put in really did not match with my mental sharpness. So I think my body's stronger than my mind. So I got to work on this next. I realized I wasn't gasping at all during the runs. I was breathing normally, but I wasn't like dying throughout the runs, which is really nice because I think my heartbeat was around like 180, and I think it's my natural like high LT2. I don't know, but I was okay. I was like really managing throughout the runs, and even the station works was okay. I wasn't dying on the burpees. I wasn't dying on the wall balls. I was tired. Don't get me wrong. I was fatigued, but I wasn't dying, which is what I wanted during the run. So one thing I've learned is to count from 1 to 4 throughout anything. Throughout the run, throughout the station, just counting 1 to 4, keeping your brain in a single loop really, really helps. And I've been trying to practice that. Fortunately, I didn't really get to do it during the runs, but I was doing it during the sleds. I was just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, repeat. And being in that loop the whole time really helped me focus on the numbers more than the pain and more than the pace. And that helped me just focus on what I was doing, like nothing else. No coach mode in my head, no secondary voice talking. It's just me counting 1 to 4 and staying strong through the run and the stations. And then another thing is never underestimate the rock zone. Sprint through it. I think I went slow in the rock zone. I was like, just 1 minute. Dude, the freaking rock zone costs so much time when you don't sprint through it. Honestly, you gotta run through it. It's crazy. I think I stopped by the water station 3 times. I shouldn't have done that. I think I had to. I should have just done station 2, station 4, and 6. I went there like almost every other station. It was a bit much, and it did cost me some time on the rock zone. So I'm never doing that again. And then I think another one is start at the front of the tunnel. Most people want to stay in the back, but honestly, stay in front. And I honestly sprinted the station. I honestly sprinted the first lap. Like I went as hard as I could. It was pretty good because I realized I could recover fast at the ski. So yeah, stay at the front of the station. You might get a picture in the front. And I think it just really takes out the fear of like the race because like, oh, you're in front, you might as well go. So That's me at least. And another one is I should have saved at least one more gel or 1 to 2 gels for like a surprise race. Because surprise, I had another race right after this race. So I have actually bought 4 gels, 3 Martin gels, 1 Flashpoint gel. I spent the first gel, the Flashpoint gel, as the pre-race gel, and then I used the 3 for the entire race. Honestly, I don't think I had to use the gel at any point. I don't think I had to use all gels. I could have saved maybe 1 or 2, but you know, it is what it is. So maybe I might bring like 5 or 6 gels next time, just in case I have an emergency race. And then overall, I think this race is very conservative. I think I give my best. It was really just to get data, see where my fitness was at. Or not even my fitness, just my mental fitness. Like, I'm fit. Like, I can run sub 430, sub 410. It's possible. I just wasn't thinking sharp enough. Maybe I was just fearful, or I don't know. Maybe I just enjoyed the race too much that I forgot about the time. So that is my quick take on the Hyrox sub 70 Jakarta attempt. I have a whole like sheet over here. I don't want to go through all of it. It's too long, but yeah, it's gonna be a fun race. It was a fun race. I look forward to doing more races with intention and not just doing every single race every single time. So that's it for now. See you guys in the next one.